Hello, and welcome to Fluent English HD. If you want to improve your English speaking skills, you are in the right place. In today's episode, we are going to spend some time talking about something very familiar to all of us, our morning routine. But this is not just a lesson where you listen to difficult English. Today, I want you to speak with me. I will explain useful words and expressions. I will give you examples. I will ask you questions. And I will give you time to answer. So, keep your phone nearby, find a quiet place if possible, and get ready to practice. Remember one thing before we start. You don't have to understand every single word. You don't have to speak perfectly. Just listen. Understand what you can. Repeat. And keep going. Let's start with a simple question. What is the first thing you do when you wake up? Think about your answer. Do you check your phone? Do you drink water? Do you brush your teeth? Do you take a shower? Do you go back to sleep? There is no right or wrong answer. Today, we are going to learn how to talk about your morning in English. Let's imagine a normal morning. It is 6 o'clock. My alarm rings. I open my eyes. For a few seconds, I stay in bed. I feel a little sleepy. Then I remember that I have things to do. So I get up. I say to myself, okay, it's time to start the day. This sentence is useful. It's time to start the day. Repeat. It's time to start the day. Excellent. I get out of bed and open the curtains. The room becomes brighter. I take a deep breath. Then I drink a glass of water. I like drinking water in the morning. Now, how can we say this naturally? I drink a glass of water after I wake up. Repeat. I drink a glass of water after I wake up. Good. Then I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I look in the mirror. I still look a little sleepy. But after washing my face, I feel better. Now, let's practice. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I feel better. Excellent. Then I take a shower. Sometimes I take a quick shower because I have to leave early. Sometimes I have plenty of time, so I take my time. Take your time is a useful expression. It means you don't need to hurry. For example, take your time. There's no need to hurry. Repeat. Take your time. There's no need to hurry. Great. After my shower, I get dressed. Now I have to decide what to wear. If I am going to work, I choose something suitable for work. If I am staying at home, I choose comfortable clothes. You can say, what should I wear today? This is a very common question. Repeat. What should I wear today? Then I look at my clothes and choose something. Now I am ready for breakfast. I go to the kitchen. I open the refrigerator. I think about what I want to eat. Maybe I want eggs. Maybe I want fruit. Maybe I want bread. Maybe I want something traditional, like idli or dosa. So, I prepare my breakfast. I sit down and eat. While eating, I may drink tea or coffee. Now, let's practice some breakfast sentences. I'm hungry. Repeat. I'm hungry. I'm having breakfast. Repeat. I'm having breakfast. I'm drinking tea. Repeat. I'm drinking tea. I'm drinking coffee. Repeat. I'm drinking coffee. Excellent. Now, imagine that you are talking to a friend. Your friend asks, what did you have for breakfast? You can answer, I had eggs and toast. Or, I had dosa and sambar. Or, I had fruit and yogurt. Or simply, I had a light breakfast. Light breakfast means a small or simple breakfast. Repeat. I had a light breakfast. Good. After breakfast, I check my phone. I look at my messages. I check the time. I look at my schedule. I think about what I need to do today. Maybe I have an important meeting. Maybe I have a class. Maybe I have an appointment. Maybe I have some work to finish. I like to know what my day looks like before I leave home. You can say, I check my schedule every morning. Repeat. I check my schedule every morning. You can also say, I make a plan for the day. Repeat. I make a plan for the day. Very good. Now I prepare my bag. I put my phone inside. I check for my keys. I take my wallet. I make sure I have everything I need. The expression make sure is extremely useful. For example, make sure you take your keys. Make sure you turn off the lights. Make sure you lock the door. Repeat. Make sure you take your keys. Make sure you lock the door. Excellent. Now I am ready to leave. But sometimes I am not ready. Maybe I woke up late. Maybe breakfast took longer than expected. Maybe I couldn't find my keys. Then I say, I'm running late. Repeat. I'm running late. I need to hurry. Repeat. I need to hurry. I don't have much time. Repeat. I don't have much time. I'm in a hurry. Repeat. I'm in a hurry. These expressions are very useful in real life. Now imagine you are completely ready. You have your bag. You have your phone. You have your keys. You have your wallet. You are ready to go. You can say, I'm ready to leave. Repeat. I'm ready to leave. Then you leave your house. You close the door. You lock it. And you start your journey. Now, how do you travel? Maybe you take a bus. You can say, I go to work by bus. Maybe you take a train. I go to work by train. Maybe you drive. I drive to work. Maybe you walk. I walk to work. Maybe you ride a bicycle. I ride my bicycle to work. Let's practice. I go to work by bus. I go to work by train. I drive to work. I walk to work. I ride my bicycle to work. Excellent! Now think about what you do while traveling. Do you listen to music? Do you listen to podcasts? Do you read? Do you look outside? Do you talk to people? Do you practice English? If you are learning English, listening to English while traveling can be very useful. You can say, I listen to English podcasts on my way to work. Repeat. I listen to English podcasts on my way to work. Very good. The phrase, on my way to work, is useful. You can also say, on my way to school. On my way home. For example, I listen to music on my way home. Repeat. I listen to music on my way home. Great. Now, let's imagine that you arrive at work. You look at the time. You are on time. You can say, I arrived on time. Repeat. I arrived on time. If you arrive late, you can say, I'm late. Or, I'm a little late. Repeat. I'm a little late. If someone asks, how was your morning? You can answer, it was good. It was busy. It was relaxing. It was stressful. It was a little hectic. Hectic means very busy and sometimes difficult to manage. For example, my morning was hectic. Repeat. My morning was hectic. Now let's talk about a peaceful morning. Imagine that you wake up early. You have plenty of time. You drink water slowly. You take a shower. You eat breakfast without rushing. You listen to music. You prepare your things. Then you leave home on time. You can describe this by saying, I had a relaxed morning. Repeat. I had a relaxed morning. I wasn't in a hurry. Repeat. I wasn't in a hurry. I had plenty of time. Repeat. I had plenty of time. Excellent. Now let's practice a complete morning story. Listen carefully. Every morning, I usually wake up at 6:30. My alarm rings and I get out of bed. I drink a glass of water and go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth and wash my face. Then I take a shower and get dressed. After that, I go to the kitchen and prepare breakfast. I usually have eggs, toast, and fruit. Sometimes I have dosa or idli. I usually drink tea with breakfast. After eating, I check my phone and look at my schedule. Then I prepare my bag. I make sure I have my phone, keys, and wallet. Finally, I leave home at around 8 o'clock. I usually go to work by bus. On the way to work, I listen to an English podcast. When I arrive at work, I am ready to start my day. Now, let's break it down. Every morning, I usually wake up at 6:30. Repeat. My alarm rings and I get out of bed. I drink a glass of water. I brush my teeth and wash my face. I take a shower and get dressed. I prepare breakfast. I usually drink tea with breakfast. I check my phone. I look at my schedule. I prepare my bag. I make sure I have everything. I leave home at around 8 o'clock. I go to work by bus. I listen to an English podcast. I am ready to start my day. Wonderful! Now it is your turn to create your own morning story. Start with, every morning I usually wake up at. Continue with, after I wake up, I. Then, after that I. Then, for breakfast I. Then, I leave home at. Then, I go to. And finally, on the way I. Excellent! Now, let's make it more challenging. Try to speak for 1 minute without stopping. Talk about your morning. You can use these ideas. What time do you wake up? What is the first thing you do? Do you drink water? Do you exercise? Do you take a shower? What do you eat? What do you drink? What do you wear? What time do you leave? How do you travel? What do you do while traveling? Try to answer all of them. Very good! Now let's talk about habits. A habit is something you do regularly. For example, I exercise every morning. I drink tea every morning. I read for 10 minutes every morning. I listen to English every morning. I go for a walk every morning. Repeat. I exercise every morning. I drink tea every morning. I read for 10 minutes every morning. I listen to English every morning. I go for a walk every morning. Excellent! Now, let's learn the difference between every day and today. Every day means regularly. For example, I wake up at 6 every day. Today means this particular day. For example, today I woke up at 7. Repeat. I wake up at 6 every day. Today I woke up at 7. Good. Now let's talk about yesterday. If you want to talk about yesterday's morning, you can use the past tense. For example, yesterday I woke up late. I had breakfast at 9. I left home at 10. I went to work by bus. I arrived late. Repeat. Yesterday I woke up late. I had breakfast at 9. I left home at 10. I went to work by bus. I arrived late. Excellent! Now, let's compare. Every day, I wake up at 6. Yesterday, I woke up at 7. Every day, I have breakfast at 8. Yesterday, I had breakfast at 9. Every day, I go to work by bus. Yesterday, I went to work by train. This is a simple way to understand present and past tense. Now, let's do a quick quiz. I will give you a sentence. You complete it. I usually wake up at. Good. I usually have. Good. I leave home at. Good. I go to work by. Good. On the way I. Excellent. Now another challenge. Describe your ideal morning. Maybe you wake up early. Maybe you exercise. Maybe you have a healthy breakfast. Maybe you read a book. Maybe you practice English. Maybe you go for a walk. Start with, my ideal morning starts at. Continue for 1 minute. Excellent. Now let's practice some questions you can ask another person. What time do you usually wake up? What do you do first in the morning? Do you have breakfast at home? What do you usually eat for breakfast? Do you drink tea or coffee? What time do you leave home? How do you get to work? How long does it take? What do you do on the way? How was your morning? Repeat the questions. What time do you usually wake up? What do you do first in the morning? Do you have breakfast at home? What do you usually eat for breakfast? Do you drink tea or coffee? What time do you leave home? How do you get to work? How long does it take? What do you do on the way? How was your morning? Very good. Now imagine that you are meeting a friend. Your friend asks, "Good morning. What time did you wake up today?" You answer, "I woke up at 6:30. Your friend asks, "What did you do first?" You say, "I drank a glass of water and brushed my teeth." Your friend asks, "What did you have for breakfast?" You say, "I had dosa and tea." Your friend asks, "How did you come here?" You say, "I came by bus." Your friend asks, "How was your morning?" You say, "It was good. I had plenty of time." This is how you can use English in a real conversation. You don't need complicated sentences. Simple sentences are enough. Now, let's practice this conversation as one person. Question: What time did you wake up today? Answer: I woke up at 6:30. Question: What did you do first? Answer: I drank a glass of water and brushed my teeth. Question: What did you have for breakfast? Answer: I had dosa and tea. Question: How did you come here? Answer: I came by bus. Question: How was your morning? Answer: It was good. I had plenty of time. Excellent. Now let's learn 5 expressions you can use every morning. Number 1. I just woke up. Repeat. I just woke up. Number 2. I need to get ready. Repeat. I need to get ready. Number 3. I'm running late. Repeat. I'm running late. Number 4. I'm almost ready. Repeat. I'm almost ready. Number 5. I'm ready to leave. Repeat. I'm ready to leave. Excellent. Now let's learn 5 more. I'm still sleepy. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I don't have much time. I have plenty of time. Repeat. I'm still sleepy. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I don't have much time. I have plenty of time. Great! Now, let's practice pronunciation. Listen to the sentence. I usually wake up early. Don't say every word separately. Try to say it naturally. I usually wake up early. Again. I usually wake up early. Now you. Good. Next. I'm getting ready for work. Repeat naturally. I'm getting ready for work. Next. I'm on my way to work. Repeat. I'm on my way to work. Excellent. Remember that speaking naturally is more important than speaking quickly. Don't try to speak fast. Speak clearly. Take your time. Now let's do a final 2-minute speaking challenge. Imagine that you are talking to someone who asks, "Tell me about your morning." Answer naturally. Start. "Well, I usually wake up at..." Then continue. Talk about your alarm, your first activity, your breakfast, your clothes, your schedule, your journey, your work or school, your feelings. Try to speak for 2 minutes. Excellent work. Now listen to this final model answer. "Well, I usually wake up at 6:30 in the morning. My alarm rings and I get out of bed. I drink a glass of water, brush my teeth, and wash my face. Then I take a shower and get dressed. After that, I go to the kitchen and prepare breakfast. I usually have something simple, like eggs, toast, fruit, dosa, or idli. I also drink tea or coffee. After breakfast, I check my phone and look at my schedule. I prepare my bag and make sure I have my keys, phone, and wallet. Then I leave home at around 8 o'clock. I usually travel by bus. On the way, I listen to English podcasts because I want to improve my English. When I arrive at work, I check my schedule again and start my day. My mornings are usually busy, but I try to stay positive and organized." Now repeat the first part. I usually wake up at 6:30 in the morning. My alarm rings and I get out of bed. I drink a glass of water. I brush my teeth and wash my face. Then I take a shower and get dressed. I prepare breakfast. I check my phone and look at my schedule. I prepare my bag. I make sure I have everything I need. I leave home at around 8 o'clock. I usually travel by bus. I listen to English podcasts. I want to improve my English. I try to stay positive and organized. Fantastic! You have completed today's speaking practice. Let's remember the most important lesson from today. You don't need difficult English. You need useful English. You need English that you can actually use in your daily life. When you wake up tomorrow, try to describe what you are doing in English. Say, "I just woke up." "I'm getting out of bed." "I'm going to brush my teeth." "I'm going to take a shower." "I'm getting dressed." "I'm having breakfast." "I'm getting ready." "I'm leaving home." "I'm on my way to work." "I'm starting my day." These sentences may seem simple, but if you practice them every day, they will become automatic. And when English becomes automatic, speaking becomes easier. So don't wait until your English is perfect. Start speaking now. Make mistakes. Correct them. Try again. Keep going. Thank you for listening to Fluent English HD. I hope today's episode helped you feel more comfortable speaking English. Remember, listen, repeat, practice, speak. Do it every day. And slowly, you will become more confident. If you enjoyed this episode, follow Fluent English HD for more daily English conversations, useful phrases, vocabulary, pronunciation practice, and speaking lessons. This is Fluent English HD. Keep learning. Keep practicing. Keep speaking English. See you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day.